Second Lieutenant Ki Yagamaki, the son of a famous general, has hidden his extreme fear of paranormal beings all his life. When he and two others are reassigned to live and work with yokai in the Ministry of Spirit Affairs, he is brought face to face with his worst nightmare. Now with the help of the fox spirit Kushimatu, he and his fellow officers must learn to work alongside yokai maidens, Sakuro, Sasuke Hotaru, Huzuki, and Bonbori to solve paranormal cases. Set in the midst of an alternate version of Japanese westernization, Otome Yokai Zakuro explores the clashes and unions that take place when East meets West, local meets foreign, and women meet men. The unusual alliance of the yokai maidens and human officers must learn to work together in a world that is changing around them. Number 10. Otome Yokai Zakuro. Number 9. Ushino Moreta Mirai wo Motomete. Kaori Sasaki, a member of the Ujiyama Academy's astronomy club, confesses to sue Akiyama, but later that evening she dies in a tragic road accident. Her friends and fellow club members mourn her death in a local hospital, yet she shows up to school the following day and no one senses anything amiss. The day finishes without any unusual incidents, and the group of friends plans for the upcoming cultural festival when suddenly the room is shaken by an unnatural earthquake. Everyone splits up to investigate except for Nagisa Hanamiya, who stays behind. As everyone leaves, Nagisa notices that the odd relic-like cube that she was toying with starts emitting a strange blue light. Meanwhile, Sue stumbles upon an unconscious, naked girl lying in a pool of water. Ushino Moreta Mirai wo Motomete follows the astronomy club's increasingly bizarre adventures, from dealing with ghosts to quelling unrest between student clubs. All the while, they unravel the circumstances behind the sudden appearance of a new transfer student. Number 8. Kimi no Irumachi. Haruto Kirishima lived a calm life out in the countryside away from the fast-paced life of the city. Then Yuzuki Eba appeared in his life out of nowhere, having come from Tokyo to briefly live with her family. Their time together left him enamored with the memories of that short period before she just as abruptly disappeared from his life and left him full of questions. Kimi no Irumachi begins sometime later after Haruto moves to Tokyo to live with his sister and pursue a career as a cook, against his wishes to be with Yuzuki. Things don't start well. When he arrives, he is mistaken for a burglar and attacked by his sister's neighbor Mishima Asuka. After the misunderstanding is cleared, his feelings begin to waver. Is Eba, who's seemingly avoiding him for no reason, the one for him, or is it Asuka? Number 7. Koi wa Amigari no Yu ni. Akira Tachibana, a reserved high school student and former track runner, has not been able to race the same as she used to since she experienced a severe foot injury. And although she is regarded as attractive by her classmates, she is not interested in the boys around school. While working part-time at the Garden Cafe, Akira begins to develop feelings for the manager, a 45-year-old man named Masami Kondu, despite the large age gap. Kondu shows genuine concern and kindness toward the customers of his restaurant, which, while viewed by others as soft or weak, draws Akira to him. Spending time together at the restaurant, they grow closer, which only strengthens her feelings. Weighed down by these uncertain emotions, Akira finally resolves to confess. But what will be the result? Number 6. Kuzu no Honka. To the outside world, Hanabi Yasuraoka and Mugi Awaya are the perfect couple, but in reality they just share the same secret pain. They are both in love with other people they cannot be with. Hanabi has loved her childhood friend and neighbor Narumi Kanai for as long as she can remember, so she is elated to discover that he is her new homeroom teacher. However, Narumi is soon noticed by the music teacher, Akane Minagawa, and their relationship begins to blossom between them, much to Hanabi's dismay. Mugi was tutored by Akane in middle school and has been in love with her since then. Through a chance meeting in the hallway, he encounters Hanabi. As these two lonely souls spend more time together, they decide to use each other as a substitute for the one they truly love, sharing physical intimacy with one another in order to stave off their loneliness. Number 5. Lovely Complex. Love is unusual for Koizumi Risa and Utani Atsushi, who are both striving to find their ideal partner in high school. 172 centimeters tall, Koizumi is much taller than the average girl, and Utani is much shorter than the average guy at 156. To add to their plights, their crushes fall in love with each other, leaving Koizumi and Utani comically flustered and heartbroken. To make matters worse, they're even labeled as a comedy duo by their homeroom teacher due to their personalities and the stark differences in their heights, and their classmates even think of their arguments as sketches. Lovely Complex follows Koizumi and Utani as they become close friends and encourage each other in finding love. Apart from their ridiculous antics, they soon find out an unexpected similarity in their music and fashion tastes. Maybe they possess a chemistry yet unknown, but could love ever bloom between the mismatched pair? Number 4. Tsukite-i Nayo. Friends will only let you down. That is the sad truth Mei Tachibana lives with, ever since she was wrongfully blamed for the death of a class pet by her so-called friends in grade school. Since then, she stays away from people in order to avoid ever being hurt again. However, Mei's life begins to change drastically when a misunderstanding in high school causes her to encounter popular student Yamato Kurosawa. Yamato finds her intriguing and insists on being her friend even though Mei wants nothing to do with him. But when a dangerous situation ends up with Yamato kissing Mei to save her from the unwanted attention of a stalker, Mei begins to develop feelings for him. On the heels of her discovery that their feelings are mutual, they start dating and she gains not only a boyfriend, but a best friend as well. Mei, however, finds it very hard to adapt to this new lifestyle, especially in expressing her true feelings toward Yamato. Throughout the misunderstandings of their new relationship, each other, and the attentions of other girls, Mei and Yamato slowly grow closer and learn the true meaning of those 3 little words, I love you. Number 3. Inari Konkon Goiroha. Razzle-haired middle schooler Inari Fushimi is less than average. While she's painfully shy and horribly clumsy, she is undeniably kind. Running about the winding streets of her hometown, she takes a shortcut through the local shrine and stumbles upon a small fox pup in a river. After rescuing him, she continues on, but her life takes a drastic turn. Grateful for rescuing the pup, the shrine goddess Uka no Mitama no Kami, or Uka-sama, grants Inari a fragment of her power. Now, Inari has the ability to transform into anyone by shouting the magical phrase, Inari Konkon. Could this power also grant her the courage to convey her feelings to her crush, Kuji Tanbabashi? With her new heavenly ability in the fox spirit Kon, Inari forms a sincere friendship with Uka-sama, encounters more of the supernatural world, and learns that true love knows no bounds. Number 2. Air. Yukito Kunisaki is on a journey in search of the winged maiden who was bound to the sky centuries ago, after hearing an old childhood tale from his mother. As Yukito shows his puppet show to people in an attempt to make some money, he finds himself stuck in a small town where he didn't expect to stay very long. However, when he meets an unusual girl named Misuzu, things take a drastic turn as he is invited to stay with her. By staying in the quaint town, Yukito soon becomes friends with the locals. As he gets to know them better, he learns of their problems and decides to help, putting his search for the winged maiden on hold. With his search paused and his growing attachment to Misuzu and the small town, will Yukito ever find the winged maiden, or is she closer than he thought?
the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.
Number 1. True Tears. Living under the same roof with the girl he has a crush on should be a dream for Shinichiro Nakagami, but the reality is closer to a nightmare. At school, Hiromi is bright, academically successful, athletic, and popular. But at home, Hiromi is a completely different person. She's cold, distant, and encased in the protective shell she's erected around herself after a painful childhood. At school, a strange girl named Isurugi Noe suddenly takes an interest in Shinichiro. Noe loves the school's chickens, especially Ragamaru, who she's convinced is able to fly. Thus begins a strange relationship where Shinichiro helps Noe resolve her problems, even as he tries to figure out his own feelings about Noe, Hiromi, and his childhood friend Ando Aiko. All the while, Shinichiro is also trying to find the key to unlock Hiromi's heart and to finish the children's picture book he's been writing. Surprisingly, it's Noe who proves critical to both.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list, or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.